A pleasant morning, everyone. We are the Group 2, and this morning we are going to present our assigned topic, which is the characteristics of health curriculum. To start off, here's Miss Cueva and Miss Bunghanoy to explain what is health curriculum.
Hi! Did you know that the health education curriculum is the primary means through which the school delivers health education? The curriculum clarifies that health content is important and what we should be able to do as a result in participating in health education learning experience. The health curriculum gives us a background knowledge on how it was organized for us to achieve the outcome-based educational practices. Also, this provides a realistic goal-setting standards for a teacher. In this video, we will be talking about the 9 characteristics of health curriculum, wherein it is important in schools to develop a positive attitude and social skills necessary for achieving optimum level of well-being.
I'm here to explain the first characteristics, which is culture responsive. So this means it uses the cultural knowledge and the performance style of the diverse student. So when we say culturally responsive teaching, this kind of approach, that research-based approach to teaching, so as a teacher, we need to connect the students into cultural languages and life experiences with what they learn in school. So this also connections to help to assess this curriculum and to develop the students' higher level of academic skills. So some example of cultural responsive also is we need to empowering the student to share thought in front, and also integrating diverse work and study practices. So for that, as a teacher, we need to understand what the weaknesses of the students, like they don't like it, or the needs and style of the students, because we have a different kind of culture as a human, like emulating culturally significant instruction styles such as oral storytelling, because there are kind of students that they don't like in storytelling, but we have to respect that because of their culture. And also, for you to know, cultural responsive requires individual to cultural competent. So these competencies is to having an awareness of one's own culture identity and views about differences, and the ability to learn and build the varying culture and community norms of the students and their families. So as a teacher, we need to teach the students to respect our different culture.
The second characteristic of the health curriculum is epidemiological. Epidemiological relates to the occurrence, prevalence, and distribution of the disease in population, including detections of the resources and causes of epidemics. So, epidemiological is part of the characteristic of health curriculum, which will detect or discover the causes of the society or community disease or infection, in which that teacher will let the learners know about this starting of unhealthy condition, and more information to instill in the young learner minds, in which that teacher will let the learner know about the different kind of medication, the different kinds of an epidemic, a virus that can occur in one place at a time.
Health and life skills base. So what is health and life skills base? So for me, health and life skills base is an approach to create or maintaining health lifestyle and condition through the development of knowledge, attitudes, and specialist skills, using variety or learning experience with an emphasis or participatory method. Life skills include, but they are not limited to communication, decision-making, self-management, goal settings, and evidence of unhealthy behavior. There are many such skills, but core life skills include ability like self-awareness, critical thinking, creative thinking, decision-making, problem-solving, and effective communication.
With whole rather than analysis or separation into part. When we say holistic, it is a whole. So holistic health is an approach to life, to health, considered the whole person and how he or she interact with his or her environment. Is about caring the whole person, providing for your physical, mental, spiritual, and social needs. It emphasizes the connection of minds, body, and spirit.
Learner-centered focuses on the student's needs, abilities, interests, and learning styles with a teacher as facilitator of learning. So one of the characteristics of health curriculum is learner-centered. And in learner-centered, the students are at the center of their learning. So the teachers are becoming more of a support person guiding their progress. So it focuses on their abilities, their needs, their interests, and their learning styles. And through that, the teacher facilitates the students to learn how to set and achieve their personal educational goals and to promote a healthy lifestyle and raises awareness about the importance of health.
So the next characteristics of the health curriculum is that the preventive. So the preventive, it is characterized something that helps people to take positive health in action in order to prevent diseases and to achieve optimum health. So the preventive, which means that it consists in appropriate monitoring of the development of any diseases and also in early detection and reducing occurrence to achieve the health and wellness of the people.
The next characteristic of the health curriculum is the right base. Advances the understanding and recognition of human rights as laid down in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and other interventional the human rights instrument. Human right base or right base, it means that every person, child, age has the right to have the right health condition. It must be enjoyed for everyone without discrimination of the grounds of any status of individuals. There is no policy of the government implemented that having the right of a human rights must be selected, especially in having a good health. Especially to the children who are the most important in giving the good health, not only in physical, but also in emotional and social condition. And for example, they have the right to be born well, the right to have a wholesome family, to be raised well, and to become contributing members of society. And they also the right to have basic needs, the right to access what they need to have a good life, and the right to be heard, and also to be healthy, to be treated fairly, to be heard, and the right of a childhood.
So the next characteristic of the health curriculum is that standard outcome based. It requires students to demonstrate set and specific content and competencies. So the standard outcome based is education in which an emphasis is placed on a clearly articulated idea of what students are expected to know and be able to do. That is, what skills and knowledge they need to have. When they leave the school system, Outcome-based education is a model of education that rejects the traditional focus on what the school provides to students in favor of making students demonstrate that they know and are able to do whatever the required outcomes are.
And now, this is the last characteristic of the health curriculum called values-based. So values-based promotes an educational philosophy based on valuing self, others, and environment, through consideration of ethical values as the basis of a good education practice. So, we all know as a teacher that school is the first place where the individual values of the students may develop. So this is the place where the students learn the values of punctuality and discipline that they can apply the results. So this curriculum imparts the values of accepted behaviors. So the environment can also inculcate a lot of values in people. So the values base can be classified as spiritual, moral, social, intellectual, economical, political, and etc. So that's why values-based imported to the health curriculum, because values-based serves as a guide for the human's behaviors.